Everything slows, the beats out of pace. West side apartment grows lonely and dark. West side apartment is more of the odds.
I always love it when Canadian bands do Americana better than actual American bands do it. I'm thinking, for example, of The Band.
Take a load off, Fanny. Sometime 10 years from today.
Now, I'm not trying to say that the Rural Alberta Advantage sound anything like The Band. They don't. But they do this roots rock. It's a very interesting take on roots rock that is a lot better than most Americans are doing it right now. They got a big push from e-music. That's how they burst onto the indie consciousness. I wish that I would have been able to do this interview myself, but I was on assignment over in Cambodia. So we roped in Jessica Suarez from Stereo Gum and Pitchfork to sub in.
Turn it off and box all the pitfalls. Now you'll find something you left behind. And the things we never had. And the things we wish should come back. Because we need this so bad. Because we need this so bad.
Alberta is almost like the main character of the record.
Yeah. So
what aspect of it are you writing about?
I guess it's not necessarily like one specific aspect. I think a lot of the things that are touched on the record, it is like a lot of the songs are about sort of leaving Alberta and moving on to a different place. But within that, there's also like it draws on like memories and stories that I have from like all over, not specifically like specific areas of the province.
Now, one thing I really like about your record is that it has that sort of nostalgic feel, like, you know, thinking about your memories of that area, but it's not overly sentimental, or it doesn't seem to romanticize it too much.
You know, when you grow up in one place for such a long time, like regardless of how the merits of it, you sort of like, you want to see the grass is greener on the other side. So like a lot of the songs from the record, like the lyrics and stuff, sort of come from that, you know, moving away and then looking back on it kind of fondly, but at the same time realizing that there was a purpose.
What'll I do if you never wanna come back? Sitting in a city that is always on the attack.
South by Southwest is this, because I've gone before, and I feel like for bands like you guys, where you're really starting to get a lot of attention, you sort of feel like the hot new girl at school, you know, where everybody's coming to check you out.
That's incredibly flattering.
Yeah, I don't think I have any frame of reference to know what that would feel like in real life.
I left your heartbeat in this town.
The show with Grizzly Bear was part of the e-music showcase, which is how you guys sort of really started getting attention.
Yeah, they gave us a big push.
Yeah,
for sure.
The e-music thing was probably, like, I think looking back on sort of different events that have occurred, I think we sort of see the e-music thing as the thing that changed everything the most, you know. I want to say game changer, but it sounds like, but no, it really changed the trajectory of sort of like where we were going and whatnot. So.
On YouTube, I saw you guys playing in a church, and it was such a weird sort of setup. I think you guys were in the aisle of the church.
Oh, that was just for our last song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were up on the, I don't know what, the stage.
The stage, the pulpit.
Yeah.
I think we were at the pulpit. We were preaching to the audience.
Yeah, they had the band stuff in the front, but our last song we got to walk down and do it in the middle of the crowd.
It's a song that we like to do live, usually for very, very intimate, like tiny venues. And this was our first time playing a venue of that scope, like of that size. But the advantages to it being a church was everyone was kind of sitting, and we had their full attention. Like they couldn't leave, like they couldn't they couldn't do anything. They're in church, they're staring forward. So we thought it was a good opportunity to try and do like our goodnight song there. And so that's what we did. Yeah.
How many shows did you guys do down there? Was that wasn't your only show?
No,
right?
we did three showcases. That was our big one. We had the extremely good fortune to be opening for Grizzly Bear at that church show in Austin. So we I mean, that's probably the main reason, if not the only reason, that we had a crowd of that size there to see us. Our other two showcases were really fun too. Like, I feel like we really got the full South by Southwest experience. It was so much fun. Like, I know we can't wait to go back next year.